Allie Smith, and I am doing my presentation analysis over Mary Fisher's A Whisper of AIDS. Try and picture yourself in the early 1990s and what your views on AIDS would probably be like. But now take a moment and imagine the type of person that you would expect to have the disease. Chances are, the image that you have created in your head is nothing like a successful, wealthy white woman. Am I right? Well, this is exactly why Mary Fisher's story stood out to the degree that it did. To have a woman of such stature broadcasting that she has tested positive for this disease might caught millions of Americans off guard and allowed them to bring awareness to the dangers of this disease. During this time period and hopes of prevention for the future. During Fisher's speech, she enlightens her audience that the reality of AIDS is brutal. 200,000 Americans are dead or dying. 1 million more are infected. It is because of the statistics like these why Fisher took charge and let her story become an example for millions. Judging by Fisher's upbringing, one would not expect a woman like her to contract a disease that ABC newsman Kyle Bain referred to as the gay man's disease on June 27, 2012. Mary Fisher was born on April 6, 1948 in Louisville, Kentucky, with parents by the names of Marjorie and George Fraley. At the age of 4, Fisher witnessed her parents getting a divorce. Not long after that, her mother Marjorie married a multimillionaire by the name of Max Fisher and moved to Michigan, where Mr. Fisher adopted Mary as his own and raised her until 1977, when she first got married. But this marriage did not last long, and following that divorce, she was sent to Betty Ford Center for the treatment of alcoholism, where she came in touch with her artistic abilities. Soon after, she was released from rehab. She married a man by the name of Brian Campbell in 1987. The couple had 2 children together, but by the year 1990, Campbell wanted a divorce. Later, in 1991, Campbell informed Fisher that he was HIV positive. Because of the severity, Fisher immediately had herself and her 2 children tested. The results concluded that Fisher had in fact contracted the disease by her ex-husband, but luckily her 2 children had not. Detroit Free Press published a story on Fisher in February of 1992, which led to her taking a public stance behind her illness. Many aspects went into Fisher giving the speech, A Whisper of AIDS, such as her own personal experiences at this time. In addition, the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention organization weekly article wrote in November 19th, 1993, reveals that in 1992, HIV infection became the number 1 cause of death among the men of ages 25 to 44. Timing is everything, and without Mary Fisher giving the speech when she did, there could have been countless more deaths that had not already been recorded. Fisher's message led to the awareness around the world. Once she had reached the lives of those locally, she sought out to reach those all around the world. She is the reason for the change in stereotype assumed when discussing AIDS. Although this disease has taken the life of so many, Mary Fisher has yet to stop spreading awareness of the disease and striving for prevention. A disease such as this one requires countless awareness organizations and things such as that all around the world because of its destructive potential. Although Mary Fisher has held immense power when it comes to the difference made on the change in stereotypes, as well as the broad awareness made around the world. In Fisher's farewell, she proposed to millions who are strong, I issue this plea: set aside prejudice in politics to make room for the compassion and sound policies.